Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Mr. Cheap Sense here, bringing you guys my scent of the day. Today I am wearing a fragrance that I purchased from, I believe, Fragrance X, I believe it was. I actually saw a review. I can't remember who the reviewer was at the moment that I watched. It might have been maybe Max Forte, or however you say his name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. It might have been him who did the review. If I'm wrong, then I'm pretty sure somebody is going to correct me. But he had me kind of intrigued by this. And yes, it is a cheapie. I don't remember how much it exactly cost, but I purchased it anyway. And I'll give you my thoughts on it after I get done telling you about a little bit about the fragrance. So I do not know the note breakdown. Yes, I did look the note breakdown up before I purchased it, as I always do. I'm really not into doing note breakdowns as much as I used to be. I don't think a lot of people really care. A lot of people do, but if people want me to keep doing note breakdowns, then they'll let me know. But apparently only one person said something about the note breakdown, and they said they didn't care about the note breakdown. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna take it as y'all don't really care, unless, you know, the masses say differently. But for now, we're not gonna do note breakdown. So with that being said, the fragrance that I purchased is from Ted Lapidus. And if you know about Ted Lapidus fragrances, it's in the name Lapidus itself. And let me grab the infamous Lapidus Pour Homme. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about this fragrance. This is one actually Joy Altamir hyped up a lot, and he's the reason why I actually bought it. And a lot of people in the fragrance world, when they found out that you know, I was watching Joy Altamir, and a lot of people do know about this fragrance, as many others flankers from this house. This is a very pungent, very not pungent, very potent fragrance. Lasts 8+ hours. Great projection, great longevity. Whatever else you can say about it. It does smell kind of dated. The dry down is very nice on this. I would spray it on my hand, but I don't want to, so I'll just give it a little spray. Atomizer on this is good. Kind of almost reminds me of like some kind of old school urinal cake type deal, but it dries down very nicely to almost like a vanilla kind of vibe. Not saying that vanilla is in this, but it does give off like a vanilla, a semi-sweet type vibe, which really is what made me like this fragrance. But this is not the one I'm talking about, and I am about to lay this down flat so I don't knock it over and break it like I did Love and Luck last night. So the fragrance I ordered from Ted Lapidus Paris is Altamir, which is this guy. And let me see if I can. Kind of hard for you guys to see it. Altamir by Ted Lapidus. And I apologize for you guys not being able to see this, but it's kind of hard because it's a clear bottle. But anyway, kind of weird looking bottle. The atomizer is one of those half joints where this half in the front is stable and then the back half is what you push down, kind of almost like one of them other fragrances. I can't remember the name of it, but if you push down, as you can see on the back of it, has that kind of trigger, has the finger hole here, square bottle. I like the bottle, it's kind of nice. I don't like this top because it's cheap plastic, and as you can see, it does move, it twists a little bit. The whole top is plastic. Ambery colored juice, very nice. I'm gonna tell you what this reminds me of, and this is a pretty decent illustration of it without me being able to explain it, because I'm no expert when it comes to fragrances and, you know, note breakdowns. When it comes to just smelling something and saying, oh, this has almond, or this has vanilla, or this got, you know, oak moss in it, I can't tell you that. So it smells good. It kind of, and no, before anybody says anything, this does not, it does not smell exactly like this fragrance. No, it is not a clone of this fragrance. So please do not jump in the comment section and be saying that, oh, it doesn't smell like that, it doesn't this and that. This is my personal opinion of this fragrance. This is what I get from it. So the fragrance that it smells kind of like is Armanico Profumo, and it gives you that kind of root beer kind of vibe. Has that hint of sweetness. Yeah, even spraying this, it does not have the same sweetness. The sweetness in Armanico Profumo is more like a syrupy candy type sweetness. The sweetness in Altamir is more of like a sophisticated, almost like this fragrance should be worn with a tuxedo or suit, more of like a grown-up type vibe, versus this one. This is more sweet and playful, almost more for a younger generation, not like a teenager, but you know, somebody in their mid-20s, 30s, something like that. But it does have a similar type vibe to it, almost. Like the first time I sprayed this fragrance, that's the first thing I thought of was Armanico Profumo. But it's not bad. The projection on this, probably about an hour. Longevity, before it became a complete skin scent to the point where I had to put my nose to my arm, probably about 4.5 hours, pushing 5 hours of longevity, which is not bad for a cheapie, in my opinion. Like I said, this is not a beast mode fragrance. Personally speaking, I like it, but it's not anything special to me. This isn't something that garnered me any compliments. I got no compliments from having this on today. Not even when people were sitting next to me, I didn't get a compliment. So, and then one of the supervisors, when I was leaving, because I did reapply this towards, you know, lunchtime, and one of the supervisors, when I was leaving, she said, because she didn't know I was back to work yet, and I actually started back yesterday, but when I was leaving, she had her back turned to me and she was talking to another supervisor. So she saw me and she said, oh my God, I didn't know you were back. And I said, yeah, I came back yesterday. And she said, well, I usually know when you're around because I can smell your scent. So that told me that she didn't smell me. So not a projection beast at all. Longevity is okay. This fragrance to me is average or just below average. Nothing like Armani Code Profumo, in which I put this well above average. This performs great on my skin. Smells good. I actually have only worn this once. I did not purchase that one. That was one purchased by a friend of mine. I think when I was in Atlanta a few months back. And excuse me, guys. It's nap time. So I think she paid between $70 to $80 something, maybe $90 for that. And it is the 60 ml. So she might have paid between 70, 80 bucks for that, I think. I don't know. It really didn't matter. I actually was looking for something else, but she liked that one, and that's what she paid for. So it is what it is. But not a bad fragrance. Would I recommend this for somebody who has an established collection, like higher end stuff? No. For somebody who is like me, who don't really care about those more expensive fragrances, or somebody looking to start a collection, then yeah, I would recommend this one. It was pretty cheap. If I had to guess at how much I paid for this, it might have been between $15 to maybe $20 some odd dollars for this, if I'm not mistaken. What would I personally use this for? Maybe if I was going to church and not really caring about impressing somebody. Yeah. This smells good enough to wear to work in the summer and spring, but maybe a little cloying in the summer heat like we're having right now. We're in the 90s and 100s. This might not be the best for outside when it's hot like that. Maybe if you're inside a building like I am at the hospital and enclosed, climate controlled environment, this will be fine. If you were going somewhere air conditioned and cool, yeah. But in the heat, no. I would not wear this. I honestly wouldn't even wear Profumo in the heat, even though it's, sweet. I wouldn't do it. It probably would turn a little cloying depending on how many sprays I would use. But this is the Eau de Toilette version. This is a 125 ml bottle. So what I will say is, if anybody is looking to try this fragrance and are willing to trade, I'm down for trades. It doesn't really matter to me about this one. I don't really care. So if you're interested in this one, I only sprayed maybe 8 to 10 sprays out of this today, and that was probably about it. So not that much juice going out of it. Open to almost any trade, as long as it's not something I already have or something that I've had before. So obviously we're gonna have to, do a little conversing between each other to see. But I'm more than willing to trade. So that's that. Lay that down so it does not fall. Let me put this back in the box, because I do adore this one. It smells great. And I'm gonna lay that down too. So something I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember. It came to me when I was closing the video, and then it went away. I can't remember what it was now. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, guys. Hopefully you guys are staying hydrated out there if you're hot and working on the highways or rooftops or any construction or anything outside, or even if you're inside and the AC is not on. Please drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. If you start feeling funny, please let somebody know if you're around somebody. If not, make sure you text or call somebody. Always let somebody know where you're working or where you're going. You never know what is going to happen to you. With that being said, I am out of here, guys. Y'all know what to do. Leave comments, leave questions, suggestions, whatever you want to leave in the comment section. I am out. Peace.